The next four items are all measures that the council is considering to have added to the ballot for the November 3rd election for the public to deliberate on and vote on, which has to do with cannabis. Under our current state law, all types of cannabis operations are allowed. However, in our city charter, we've restricted but dispensaries for recreational and medical use. What this measure is looking at doing is asking the public to eliminate that restriction and replace that provision with another provision that would allow dispensaries for the purpose of recreational and medical use consistent with state law.
Okay. The resident had already voted in the charter not to have any dispensaries. That was how the charter passed. This charter will prevent dispensaries from coming to the city of Carson. That's what it said. And then in turn, we, the Marijuana Coalition, group of people, gathered almost 10,000 signatures and said, we want to stop warehouses. So don't say we were doing that. We were stopping warehouses. It fell short. It fell short. You're asking for dispensaries, which the voters have already said they didn't want, and they voted that in the charter.
I'll second the motion for purpose of discussion. Guy, I have some questions I have to ask.
What's the discussion? My discussion, you already had a vote. Measure CA was a measure that was passed on November 6, 2018. They said no to having retail dispensaries in the city.
Are you complete?
I'm complete.
Okay.
You know, you might consider bringing this forward another council meeting.
It can. Today's the last council meeting for it to be presented to the voters. This isn't about whether or not we as individuals are for it or not. This is about letting the residents of Carson vote. That's what this is about. That's all this does, is give the residents an opportunity to express their will and have their will honored.
Residents who sent in their comments stated that send it to the voters. It's gone to the voters. The date was November 6, 2018. That's when it went before the voters. And again, 13,679 voters said, we want the charter because it banned marijuana. So now here we're going back again, trying to change it all over again.
It's been in effect for a year.
My substitute motion is to table this item.
I'll second that. And end discussion.
I don't understand what the fear is. Let the residents of Carson decide. We'll know in 3 weeks. In 3 months. Madam City Clerk, if there's no further discussion, there's a motion, substitute motion to table the item. I'm going to ask the Madam City Clerk for a roll call, please.
Councilmember Davis-Holmes?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Deere?
Come back to me on that. I'm thinking about it right now.
This is a motion to table it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm aware of the motion.
Okay.
Can I pass and come back to me?
Okay. Yes. Mayor, Councilmember Hicks?
Yes.
Councilmember Hilton? You're muted.
No. Let's just get
Councilmember, Mayor Pro Tem Deere, I'm back to you.
Yes.
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 Mayor Robles?
No.
Motion passes. Three yes votes.
To table the item.
To table the item.
Okay. Move on to the next item.
The Government's Sunshine Project is brought to you by Charles Thomas for Carson City Council 2020. I'm Charles Thomas, and I approve of this message.